Yes everybody, welcome back into the channel, welcome back to this Let's Play. Wow, we have some breaking news. We have been offered a job that dreams are made of, and you know where I'm going to go with this now, guys. Being a big Villa fan, we have been offered the job at the Villains. This really is a dream come true. It's the 20th of December 2032. And like I said from the intro, we've been offered that absolute dream move. And I just think I need to take this. They're offering me £105,000 per week. What are we currently on at Palace? 65. So it's a massive jump. They're not doing as good as what we are. Well, they're still 10th in the league, 26 points of Villa. But they are in the Champions League and they're top. Played 6, won 6, and they've got some absolutely unbelievable players. If we look at this now, granted we can't see the numbers, but they've got people like Hayden McSkeen, 24 years of age, England left back, looks absolutely incredible, could be a baller. They've got this guy up front, he's like 6'6", Swedish international, and finishing anticipation off the ball is absolutely class. The only thing I don't like about this team is that can't be, no, it's not the Chelsea shape, no it's not. They play a 3-4-1-2, which to be fair I might even stick to that because the players they've got really suit this setup, and you can get two of your world class strikers in there. Because going back to the players now, yes, they've got Asare is absolutely crazy. They've still got people like João Pedro that we just clicked on who could definitely do a job. The young Brazilian. They've got this guy as well, Ian Subiabri, 26-year-old. Is that Argentinian? Argentinian. Looks really good. But I don't really... It's the only thing that's putting me off is that formation they actually play. But Champions League football. Going back to the Premier League now. They're on 26 points. They're only 6 points off 7th. Not even halfway for the season yet. Plenty of time to turn this round. But the way Villa are going, could they come on to win the Champions League, which is ultimately what the whole idea of this save is, to conquer Europe. And they're in it. And our reputation at Crystal Palace at the moment is 4 stars. If we look at Villa now, they're classed as 4.5 stars. So back up to general. The reputation's better. They're in the Champions League, and like I said, the money they're paying us is astronomical. The board, I reckon, are going to give us more money maybe at the start of January, and we might get an absolute boatload come the summer transfer window. So I think it's a bit of a, it's not a no-brainer. It's not a no-brainer because at Palace we're doing well in the Europa League. We're doing well in the league. We've got some very good players here. But being a Villa fan, I think, guys, we're going to start negotiations now. We'll see if we can squeeze it for a little bit more money if we can. There you go. £115,000 a week, not for double the wages. And we're going to a club I love and support. And I think it's time to move on. We're going to take that step now to an even bigger club. And if it had been anybody else in the league, obviously excluding the Man United, Chelsea, the Arsenals and stuff like that. Anyone else, you know, I would not leave Palace to go to them, apart from any of the major, big teams. But it's Villa, and we're going, guys. Finalising deal, exit talks, and let's skip this on day. There you go. In a move which is sure to spark plenty of heated debate. I've accidentally spat all over my screen then, but yes, we carry on. FM Rage has left Crystal Palace to join Aston Villa. Rage, who of course most famously lifted the Conference League with the Eagles in May. Rage will be managing one of his favourite clubs, and the significance of this appointment will certainly not be lost on either him or the team supporters. Rage will face pressure to bring immediate success to Villa Park, having stepped up from his previous standing to take sole charge, and will need to hit the ground running if he is to win over those who believe his appointment is a questionable decision. Questionable? Come on. Conference League winner here, guys. Michel was considered to be the favourite for the job, particularly after he was spotted attending an interview with the club, but ultimately preferred a different candidate. Crystal Palace are now looking for a new manager. Aston Villa are currently lying in 10th place in the English Premier Division. Aston Villa have won 3 of the last 5 league games. and have recorded 3 wins and 1 draw in their last 5 matches. So, let's do it, guys. We are here. We are managing the club of that's got my heart. It's a job which is really what dreams are made of. So we're taking the hot seat at Villa. Fantastic. Have we got what the board expects us? Nothing at the moment. We've got a decent youth intake by the look of it. I like the look of that there as we approach March. Overall, they want us to get mid-table. I think we can do that. Be competitive in Champions League. They're more than doing that. And we are actually in the Carabao Cup semi-final, which is fantastic. And still in the FA Cup against Cardiff as well, which I believe that's the 3rd round. It is the 3rd round. So we're still alive in all competitions. We are going to confirm that. We're not going to change that there. And yeah, we're going to run with that. But like I said, the squad, we've got some very, very good players. Looking in the actual under-21s, there's some good players in there. Khalil looking superstar. Steve Wilson looking very good. The under-18s, Dylan Jones as well. Another very, very good young prospect. But Villa are known for bringing these good players for the academy. So keep your eye on some of them. And we'll have a look who we get in March as well on our intake. We're going to have to make some changes in the back room as well. We haven't got many coaches here. We could do with getting a lot more in, which we are going to go and scout some people, see if we can bring into the football club. And of course, I am going to look at the squad, look at what we've got to work with. I'm contemplating going to the 3-4-1-2, but I may go into the 4-2-3-1. But I need to look at what kind of players we've got at our disposal regarding pace, power, work rate, to see if we can run a gegenpress. But we need to sort something out of Villa because they're not really doing too well in the league at the moment. But they have got some very good players, and I'm sure we can turn the corner. Financially, they're in a lot of debt, which is not great, and the projection is absolutely horrific. So we need to try and sort some out at the football club. I can't see us getting much money regarding transfer budget. We're going to get like 40 million next season. But I reckon we can move on a lot of these players, and I am going to try and swoop on Crystal Palace and try, if I can. There's one player in particular I want to get into this football club, and it's Jack Brown, wanted by Arsenal. He's worth a lot of money, but if I can get this guy into centre midfield, the England international, it's going to be an absolute coup for us. I think we can try and look to get him at the end of the season. We are going to put him on our shortlist, and we are going to scout him and want to bring that guy in. There's a lot of players at Palace I would like to bring over, the likes of Joel Davis. I may even look to try and bring in Zivkovic as well, another player we are going to scout, and we'll see what they think of him here, because the scout's going to be different to what we've got at Palace. But yeah, we're all set up. No, we're not set up. We're ready to go at Villa. Our first game, Sunderland at home, a nice one for us. And then we've got two home games this episode. We've got Leicester at home as well. Bit of a Midlands derby, if you will, so we can plod on. And they already qualified the Champions League. They've reached the playoffs, so a couple more decent results in there. Well, one more decent result, and I think we are qualified. We've got to play Leipzig away and Inter at home. So yeah, I think we're going to take on Sunderland and Leicester today, and next episode we're going to come back for Inter Milan, which I think is going to be a given. It's going to be a really, really big game at Villa Park, and then we'll take on Man United. So we'll have Inter and Man United in the second leg. That's if we're not already crashed out. We're losing the first leg by 3 or 4 goals to nil. But yeah, what to do. I'm going to have a look at this team now, have a glaze over it, see what's what, see what formation we're going to play. And yeah, I'll bring you back shortly for that Sunderland game. Just before we carry on though, absolutely thrilled with that move. We are at Aston Villa, really thrilled. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can deliver success, because if we get sacked, it'll be the first sacking of the save, and it also means Villa are in a pretty bad, well, yeah, they'll be in a really bad place. I'll see you in a second. So it's game day. We have our tactics set up, and yes, we opted in for our 4-2-3-1 gegenpress. We've got a lot of tired players in our team. Not really ideal. We've got a few injuries. We haven't got our superstar striker Asare back yet from his injury. Tessera's got a knock, but also, on that note, I'm trying to offload a lot of players to this football club that are on a lot of money. We're trying to get rid of João Pedro, Fagioli, Onana. We're trying to get rid of Teixeira, and we're going to cancel Teixeira's loan at the start of January. Duaf, Velasco. There's so many people. There would have been so much debt. If we look at Onana now, his contract runs out 2033. So yeah, the end of the season. But £190,000 a week. he's not particularly very good. He's going downhill, and yeah, we need to move him on. There's other players like that, like this. Our centre back now, Parola, 31 years of age, coming from Real Madrid for £22.5 million. He's not particularly great. 80 grand a week. It seems a bit excessive. You can get a youngster that will you can pay a cheaper wage. If we look now at contract and wage, 234 grand for a terrible goalkeeper. Well, he's not particularly that good. Gomez, 225 grand a week. Bear in mind, this guy's 32 years of age and he's not really going to get any better. I can understand McSkeeny because he's our star player. I can understand Asare as well because he's a superstar. But Onana, Wesley, Fagoli, Aslani, who's not even very good. We're only playing because we've got a few injuries. £150,000 a week. Duaf, £100. They're paying some silly money. We need to get that sorted out. So we're trying to make a few sales if we can. Lower the wage, get some cash back into our kitty. Because that don't make for pretty reading. And neither does that. And it isn't really getting any better. So we need to try and rectify it, and we'll try and bring in a few younger players, try and freshen this squad up. But Jorgensen, the amount of money he's on, he's classed as a good goalkeeper. He's only 31, so he's not really old for a goalie. But that sort of ability doesn't justify that sort of wage. So at the end of the season, we'll try and move him on as well and bring in a much younger, fresher goalkeeper. And just try and freshen up the team a little bit if we can. Sort of like what we've done for the Palace team, Crystal Palace. We got rid of all their old dead wood and bought some young, fresh faces. They seem to have turned the corner. But yes, we've got our formation set up. We have got three tactics: a 4-3-3 counter, fluid, and a 4-2-4 gegenpress if we need to go for goals. But that's our team. I would love to have had Teixeira back and Asare back up top, but Maldonado's going to lead the line. So apart from him, if we look at this now, we haven't really got any strikers apart from him. So if he gets injured again, they're in a bit of trouble. So we have to try and rectify that and try and bring another striker. Whether it's a loan deal or something they see in January, we'll have to see. But yeah, we're ready to kick off. Sunderland are in a 4-3-3. I don't think they're doing very well, are they, Sunderland? They're doing okay. They're 13th and they're only actually 4 points behind us. So we really could do with a win. We're at Villa Park. Let's get it, guys, and let's start our time off at Villa in a positive manner. Or we could just lose. I will see you at the ground. Come on, Villa. It's a dream move. Don't let me down. We are underway at Villa Park. Love seeing the claret and blue in there. It's just great to see. I didn't think I'd get offered the opportunity or get the chance to manage my club. Fantastic. We just don't want to let them down now. I'd be very sad if we end up getting sacked from Aston Villa. Our first sacking will probably be at Villa. Then where do we go from there? This could be the longest Let's Play ever. We're doing oh, don't do that. He's offside. Oh my God. Criminal defending. That is not the start we wanted. We're going to encourage. Who was this? Oh, Gomez falling over. Fucking hell, Gomez. I know there's a lot of work to do with this team. We need to move on a lot of these players and get freshen things up. So we should get the time. We've just took over, but it won't be ideal to lose our first game at home against crappy... Get in there. Get in there, straight back on level terms. We forced a mistake. Yeah, it won't be great to lose our opening game as manager. It's not really going to set our fans off in a good manner, is it? But I'm trying to sell that Aslani. So I might have to keep him. If he's doing stuff like that, I have to take him off the transfer list. Take him off, but 1-1. Go on, Aslani. Oh, you dirty sod. Send him off. Jimmy Wong is off. There you go. Fantastic. That's great news for us now. 1-1. Plenty of time to go in this game. And... yeah, they've got 10 men. Even better. But it'd be nice to get a few shots on goal now with the 10 men, please. Goose. Gomez. That's crap. Parola. Driving forward. The centre-back. Dancing. Gives a penalty ref. Morgan. Rogers. Strikes us into a lead. 2-1. Doesn't matter how the 3 points come today. As long as they come. And then with 10 men. They're under the cosh. And the referee... we'll slip the referee's bonus after the game. We've paid him off. Rogers. Get in there, son. We've paid him off. I don't really want to put Rogers on the right wing. I want him in the cam role, but I think with our shortage of numbers, he's going to have to just do his job out there. But he goes Wesley. Cross. Go on, bang it goes. McSkeen goes again. Gomez strikes it, and it's a save there from Ajeri in goal. But nice stuff. 3 points is an absolute must today. It's a must. Let's not get carried away with anything here, whether good or bad. They're running a new tactic. It's a new setup. They are going to need a little bit of time to get things where they... Penalty. Yes, referee Rob Jones. Penalty. They're going to check it. We've been given the penalty. Fantastic. Lovely VAR. Lovely to see. Aslani steps up 3-1. I don't see a way back now for Sunderland. The referees give us a penalty. He sends a man off for them, which is fantastic. And Rob Jones, I don't say it very often. Referees having a good game. If this was going against me, though, I wouldn't be very happy at all. But I thought then we had Canada flags up there. It's not. It's the Sunderland flags. They're away in there. Very happy. Very happy. Skeeney's knackered. Come out for one of these. Is injured. Is he injured? Is he injured? No, he's not. So he can come in. A little bit tired. Our superstar man. Rogers knackered. We'll get on Zhao. In fact, who's the best option? Let's put Maldonado on the right. That's a little bit better. Rogers can come out then for João Pedro up top. We'll run with that there. Take off a couple of our star players. To show Morgan Rogers, he's like 30 odd years old now. I'd love to, I wish it was a young, fruitful, sprightly young Morgan Rogers, but maybe it's another player we can look to move on and cash in. Not just yet though. He's still doing a job for us, so Maldonado, ooh, just past the post. It's a goal kick, but yeah, I think we can push some more goals and really have a fantastic performance today. Put these to bed and send our fans home very, very happy in positive thoughts. Go on, son, Sarabia. Go on, son, Pedro, and that's crap. I can't wait to see our new striker. Well, he's not really new. He's new for me, not new for Villa. That's Sarai. 6'6", absolute beast. It's gonna be a lovely sight to see. Parola, Sarabia, nice play. Subibare. Back to someone. Gomez. Sarabia. Parola. This is great play. Great football. Tiki-taka. And João Pedro gets his goal. We bring him on. Subibar was the architect to that goal there. Apparently, we knocked it round. Lovely. That goal written all over it. Beautiful. Beautiful play. Love to see it. Puts it across the box. Super duper. And that is 4-1. And the scoreline just makes for really, really pretty reading. Okay, Ghost tired. We have got the option of... who have we got to bring on? Let's have a look now, because the deep line playmaker. We've got Duathon, I think, before he gets flogged. Parola, we haven't got any centre-backs to bring on. These players definitely need a rest. We'll get on Velasco. No, Velasco's leaving. We'll get on Ferreira Rocher on the left-hand side. Get some fresh legs. This game's won. It's done. It's over. And it was almost another. Wouldn't mind a fifth goal. Wouldn't mind a fifth. 20 minutes to play. It's been an absolutely great opening game for us. I thought we started off bad. 1-0 down. Sunderland a foot, Christ. Where have we moved to here? Where have we moved to? But we turned it on in the end. I think the referees helped us a little bit, but you got to take that. Take that, referee. If we can have Rob Jones, can we have you every week refereeing our games, please? That'll be nice. That'll be nice. Wesley now breaking down the right-hand side. Penalty. No penalty. Just over 10 minutes to play. Maldonado's there. Aslani has been fantastic. Go on, son. Put it back in. Back in. Don't put it back. Go on. Chances again there. Let the boys know they're doing well. Gomez, have we got on to bring on? In fact, let's make a sub. Aslani out. We brought a youngster up from the reserve team. Dylan Jones. I think he's I don't even know how old he is. I know he's young. Get him in there. Apparently he's a superstar. One of the top rated players from the youth team. Get him in. Get him some minutes in and around the first team. Get himself a goal. Go on, Gomez. Finds Wesley. Maldonado put it across. Son. Oh, come on. Jones is in there. Jones is in the mixer. 5 minutes to go. Wow, get one more goal. Give me 5-1. Really help our goal difference as well. Wesley down the right. Go on, son. I want Jones to score. Pedro. It's a good save. Lucky Jerry's been decent form today. Else it'd be games that we lost about 7-8 goals. Maldonado. Put it back in. Ferreira Rocher. Parola. Wesley. With a save from the goal. We definitely deserve that 5th goal. Sunderland fans going back up north. Very, very sad indeed. It is going to end 4-1 by the look of it, unless there's a real lacey. Pass it to us there. We've got a chance. Seconds to go. Go on. Full time. I would have pulled the trigger, but 4-1. We dominated. which is nice to see. I'm very happy with the result. Let's get the players on side. Let's get them on board. And that straight away bumps us up to 9th, which is nice. 30, 31, 32, 4 points away. And to be fair, we're only 4 points away from 4th and 5 points from 3rd place, Chelsea. So we're still very, very much alive, which is nice. If we can really start freshening this squad up soon, get some of the deadwood out if possible, and bring some fresh face into the football club. Because some of the players we are trying to sell are actually worth a few quid. But Morgan Rogers, how old is he now? 31. He's not ready to go just yet, I don't think. But big value. He's on big money. We get a nice offer. I'm happy to let these players go. I'm open to all. I'm all ears for offers. If the right price, right amount comes in, we'll sell people. But yeah, some of these players, we're going to need to give them a bit of a rest now. And we're back in 5 days for another home game. We take on Leicester. They're about the same sort of calibre as Sunderland. Can we make it a double header? You know, we've got our new club, our dream move, make it 6 points from 6 at Villa Park. I'll see you in 5 days. We've had some offers come in for a few players. We've had Dressel offer there for £12.25 million. We have accepted it. He's under offer now. Teixeira is really, really annoying because he doesn't seem to want to leave. I'm trying to get him out. We've offered him out. We'll see what comes up from that. Lucas Guana Diaf had an offering from Newcastle, 41.5 million. I've accepted it because they class him as an elite centre midfielder, 30 years of age. And he's not going to improve. I want to move him on, and he's on £145,000 a week. Nicola Fagoli, £5.25 million. He's on 160 grand a week. Get him out. And unfortunately, Velasco rejected the offer from Villarreal. But we've got him out offered again. And there's still a couple more teams in Saudi that want him. Can we move a lot of these on? It's going to give us some transfer budget. It's going to put some money back into the wage as well, if we can shift out a lot of them. We've had a couple of players that we can't get offers for. Onana. People aren't coming any offers yet, but I've just dropped it down to £1 million. It's just hard to accommodate Onana's wages. But worst case scenario, we keep him until the end of the season, where he goes on a free transfer, which is £200,000 a week back into our coffers. And João Pedro, I'll leave him on the transfer list. He scored last game. If nobody comes in for him with a good transfer offer, he's valued at 40 million. We'll keep him. He can still do a job for us if we need to. But once we know who's going, we can have a look at what money we've got and who we could potentially bring into the football club. We're going to go for young players, and I'll try and stick out the squad this season at winter with a few loans if I can. I want another centre half. I want a couple of centre midfielders, and I would like another striker as well. So there's definitely work to do, but we can't do that until we've shifted a few players at the football club. We're taking on Leicester anyway today, 4-2-3-1. We should be able to get the better of these at home in the Midlands derby. Well, I certainly hope so. But let's kick the second game off of the episode, and let's hopefully get the win and then conclude a few of these transfers out of the football club. There are a lot of players in our team, though, still that are wanted. Maldonado, Asllani, Rogers, Parola, Wesley. They're not on the transfer list, but I'm open to offers. So if anyone comes in with a decent bid, we will consider it. But yeah, let's kick this bad boy off now. Let's get the result we need. I want to try and bring a few youngsters through the youth team as well, if we can. So, you know, it's just as buying loads of players, spending loads of cash. We'll just use our own homegrown players. But yeah, we're underway. Maldonado, Asare, still not fully fit. He picked up another injury. Well, not an injury. He's out for a couple of days. And we come back and then got nobbled again. So yeah, he'll be back for the next game, hopefully. But I still expect to beat these with the kind of calibre we've got. Come on, Rogers. Go on, son. Schwerin goes long. Good play. Subibari. It's Skeen, who's a superstar for us. Don't want to lose him. Go on, son. Asllani again. And Asllani, that was a great chance. I thought he was going to get himself a second goal there in as many games for us. But bold start. It's a bright start from us. Can we just quieten? We can. We can quieten the away fans down. Craig Lowe, our centre-back. Great header. Maldonado delivers a fantastic ball into the box. He's up there like a salmon. Stoops up above everybody else. And it's 1-0. Approaching the half an hour mark now. And apart from that one goal we've scored from the corner, not really too much happening. And I thought Lee Grimm was going to put one in top bins there. We are going to demand... Oh, no, we're not yet. Go on. Put it on the money again, Maldonado. That's not good. We're not really great at set piece, to be honest with you. Go on, Subibare, doing his defensive bits there. Love to see it. Jorgensen. Palace, look at that. Palace winning still, the bastards. Go on, battle, battle, battle. They're playing it around nice. Don't let them score now. 36 minutes play. Back to you. Varela. Good defending. Good defending. We are now going to demand a bit more. I'm not really too pleased with what we've seen there in the opening 40 minutes of this game. It seems to be Leicester cracking a little bit more than us. We're just looking good from set pieces. And it was almost another goal there. I believe, was that Lowe? Was it Wesley? I don't know. 4 minutes added on in the first half. There is one more opportunity. Get it on the money, son. On the money. And it's another goal. Maldonado to Craig Lowe. That is 2-0. 2 set pieces. And it's really, really good stuff there. It's a beautiful, beautiful corner. They're not picking up our centre-back in the box. And he's backed himself 2 goals. They lovely. 2-0. I'm pleased. I am pleased. We've got to be pleased. We're 2-0 up. And we're not really going to make too many changes at half-time. We've got a lead. Let's just keep going. Keep going. These tend to be a team that's a bit of a thorn in our side every time we play these. Gomez, don't do nothing fucking stupid. In fact, Gomez out. We're going to get on Duaf. Yeah, I know he can do a job in centre midfield. He's probably going to be leaving soon. But, you know, it's just get him gone. Give us a shitload of money and a shitload of wages. Got his line. Subibare puts it in. Rogers cleared. They're breaking on us now. El Canous, Bilal, out to Makatia. Lawless, cleared. Aslani, a chance to go forward again. Pulls it back to Subibare. Crossed it in. Maldonado. Looked offside. I think it was offside. But, go on, son. Oh, penalty. I thought we had a penalty. Let's have a look at this now. Stats. See, Leicester, have they really been in the game? Not particularly. I thought they'd done a little bit more than that, to be honest with you. Rogers. Make a couple of changes now. So Rogers can go centrally. I know he's better in that position. Aslani off the right hand side for no, Maldonado go down there. Then we can bring on João Pedro then up top as well. Same sort of change from last game. But I know Morgan Rogers is definitely better in that 10 role just beyond the striker. Get his creativity working. Go on, son. Straight away. Almost creating an opportunity for us. But I think we're going to score more goals when our big striker's fully fit and he's back. I reckon we're there. Wesley, what are you doing? What do we need to keep getting these bloody yellow cards? Drizzle, on you come, mate. Make some more changes. Let's make some more changes. Drop back to a balanced mentality. Little over 10 minutes to play now. Not really going to make any more substitutions, I don't think. Lowe, who's been the hero today, probably going to be man of the match as well. Pedro should score. He should score. He's had a great run off the shoulder of the last defender and misses the target, man. Disgusting. 6 minutes to go. Don't give these away back in. Rogers plays to Pedro. Can't get there first. Maldonado. Nice play. Nothing stupid, please, Lowe. Nothing stupid. Drizzle. Down the right. Drizzle. Back to Lowe. Drizzle again. Go on, son. Lowe. Strike it, son. Drizzle. Guana. Pulls it across. Great ball. Cleared. Goes. And it's 3-0. Vota goes, puts it in top bins. It's been a great performance again. 4 goals last game, 3 this game, but we don't want to get carried away because let's face it, Sunderland and Leicester, they're both shit. We beat them, yeah, but we haven't really took anyone of any prowess just at the moment. It's 3-0. A few minutes to play. You ain't getting past McSkeen, left back. Rogers, Maldonado, back to Lowe. Love to see Lowe get the atters. Goes, Subibare, Parolac, nice play. McSkeen into Pedro. Fucking hell, fire. Sell him. Pedro's got to go. Somebody come with an offer. Clear us the clean sheet, please. Clean sheet. We're getting away just about almost a life. Well, wouldn't have been a lifeline. Just a consolation back almost for Leicester. He's offside. Good defending. Blow the whistle, referee. It's got to be it now. Drizzle. There you go. Full time. 3 more goals, 3 more points. Really, really good performance from us today. Centre-backs bossing it there from dead ball situations. And what does that mean for the league table? Now, I believe as well, let's just give Lowe a quick praise first. He was superb, mate. Superb. He is tired. We need to give him a rest. We've got Norwich at home again. It's a lovely little run we're coming into this Villa team for. Lovely little run. Let's have a look. There's a fair few tired players. We'll have to look at that accordingly in a second. Maybe even give McSkeen a bit of a rest in the next game. Yeah, almost fit now. Asare will be ready for the next game. I can't wait to see the big guy in action. Yeah, when we come back on the next episode to take on, where did I say now, Inter in the Champions League and Man United in the Carabao Cup at semi-final, second leg. Depending on how the first leg goes, we'll see how we go. But yeah, hopefully between now and then, we've concluded a lot more transfers and sort of freed up some finances, freed up some wage budgets, and we'll go from there. But yeah, in the league now, we're halfway for the season. We are only still 4 points behind fourth place, and we're really in a very, very good position to tackle and get back into Europe next year. I can't see us really getting Champions League, I don't think. But let's not forget, guys, we're in it. We might even go on to win it this year. I'm trying to say that without laughing. Probably not going to happen. We'll see what happens. It's just nice to play Champions League football once again, and I think Villa going forward are going to be a better club. They're going to give us a lot more financial backing from the board as we progress, and we're going to be able to improve the squad more than we could at Crystal Palace, especially when we steal some of their players. So we've got our dream move now to Aston Villa. We've kicked it all off. We've got ourselves 6 points from a possible 6. Absolutely fantastic. Up the Villa. We keep building. We come back. I'm going to try and have a really, really busy and competitive winter transfer window. Until next time, guys, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. FM Rage, out of here. Up the Villa.